What is going on? This is a guy who needs to get a freaking haircut. What is going on? This is TheGreatOne, and today we're going to do best booking decisions for WWE Battleground 2016. I've already done a predictions video, you can see it right here. So we are not going to talk about what will probably happen in this video. We are going to talk about what we want to happen during the pay-per-view. The match card for this pay-per-view is not the best. It's shit. Now it's pretty alright. The main event is very interesting. The highlight reel with Randy Orton is interesting. The United States Championship is kinda cool, and that's it. This pay-per-view is... Anyway, let's try to make this shit into a diamond. Chris Jericho's highlight reel with Randy Orton. Two of my favorites of all time. Randy Orton is returning to the WWE and he's going to discuss his match with Brock freaking Lesnar. Now in this thing I wouldn't do anything crazy, and there's nothing really much craziness you can do about it. You know, I would do simple stuff. Chris Jericho is asking questions for Randy Orton is answering. He's talking about how he is going to beat Brock Lesnar, he's better than ever before. And then Chris Jericho should say that you got a much bigger problem in the ring. Attacks Randy Orton counters into an RKO, Randy Orton does his legend killer pose, and that's the end of this segment. And maybe that's what is actually going to happen. Becky Lynch versus Natalya. Who gives a crap really? Do you even care? This match, I would do a pretty decent match, not too long, not too short, and I would give Becky Lynch a victory, a win, because she didn't won in a long time. She was treated like bullshit so far. So I would say that Becky Lynch should be a winner of this match. Natalya is angry. After a match she tries to beat Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch still does a finisher again. And that's the end of this thing. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Now this match should be quite long because both of these guys are incredible wrestlers, and we know that we are guaranteed to have a great match. And I think it's time for Sami Zayn to actually have a win because he lost pretty much every big fight. He was like an underdog. But now it's time for his payback. He should kick out of Kevin Owens' finisher like we think it's the end, you know, Kevin Owens is winning it. Kick out at 2, Sami Zayn wins this match, and at the end of it, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are staring to each other, knowing that this could be their last fight because brand split is happening. Now this pay-per-view is actually going to be after the brand split, so this only would work if Kevin Owens is on SmackDown and Sami Zayn is on Raw, or the other way around. So they know that they will not fight anymore and this is their last fight, and they stare into each other, and that's it. Emotional moment, pretty good. New Day versus the Wyatt family. Now this is very simple. The Wyatt family needs to win this match. Lately the Wyatt family's booking was very bad. So this is a victory that they need to have. Like even at freaking WrestleMania, they were destroyed by The Rock and Cena in minutes. What? This should be a great thing, great match. And if you noticed, the Wyatt family is actually kinda controlling Xavier Woods. So I would end this match in a way where Xavier Woods is staring into Bray Wyatt and he's doing nothing. So Bray Wyatt just does the Sister Abigail, pins Xavier Woods, and that's the end of this match. And then Xavier Woods is sad, he walks out of the arena, and we're thinking that this could be the end of the New Day. Of course it's not, it would be a bad decision. Charlotte and Dana Brooke versus Sasha Banks and a mystery opponent. I haven't done a prediction for this because I didn't know this match actually exists, but I think that Sasha Banks' team is going to win. Now for the mystery opponent, I would say that this should be Bayley. And the way it should be booked, it's just Sasha Banks and Bayley wins this match, and at the end of it they stare into each other, and we know that we are going to get a great feud in the near future. John Cena, Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus the Club. Unfortunately, the Club doesn't look very strong lately, especially Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. So they need that win. Of course it won't be one-sided because John Cena is here, so it should be like John Cena and Big Cass are fighting Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows outside of the ring. AJ Styles hits Styles Clash to Enzo Amore and pins him. I don't know, I'm not really interested in that match. I thought it should be John Cena versus AJ Styles, but that's the way they did it. The United States Championship, Rusev versus Zack Ryder. Now I know this is not going to happen, but I would make Zack Ryder a winner of this match. At least do something shocking for this pay-per-view that we are going to remember. I think they should try to make it a great match, a tough match where Rusev is kinda dominant, but Zack Ryder actually wins the match, shocks everybody, and we are happy. I guess something simple like Rusev is trying to do a super kick, you know, to Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder counters it and he does his Rough Rider, pins him 1, 2, 3. We are shocked and that's the way it should be. But we all know that Rusev is going to win this match. The Intercontinental Championship, The Miz versus Darren Young. Make Darren Young great again. When was he great? Now I guess Darren Young actually deserves a push, but for this time I don't want to see him as the Intercontinental Champion. I guess that The Miz is kinda good for that title. I think he should defend it more, you know, but it's not The Miz's fault. He's trying to make it look important, but WWE screws it up. Now we don't want to lose Darren Young's push, so how it should be is that Maryse distracts Darren Young, The Miz does skull-crushing finale and wins. But before all that, it should be a match where Darren Young is kinda dominant, so it makes him look very strong. It worked for Roman Reigns though. And the WWE Championship, Seth Rollins versus the champion Dean Ambrose versus the suspended guy Roman Reigns. I have two bookings for this one. The first one is very simple. Make Dean Ambrose get a clean victory over Roman Reigns. Dean Ambrose should pin Roman Reigns. Clean triple threat match. I know all this kind of bullshit, but he should pin Roman Reigns, not Seth Rollins. Dean Ambrose deserves that victory. It would be so bad if Dean Ambrose would only hold the title for 1 month because he really deserves it. So this is the first simple booking, and the second is obviously Roman Reigns' heel turn. Now I don't want to see Roman Reigns as a champion right now, so this is what I would do. Roman Reigns spears Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose pushes Roman Reigns out of the ring and pins Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns is not very happy about that, you can tell it by his face. So I would do something like Batista did to Rey Mysterio at Bragging Rights. Roman Reigns stares into Dean Ambrose, snaps and just punches the shit out of Dean Ambrose, spear, a great beat down, you know, and at the end of the pay-per-view we see this angry face of Roman Reigns. And whether you like it or not, we all know that this thing would make us interested for Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. We don't know on which brand they are going to be. Anyway, so this is the video. Nothing really special, you know. The card itself is pretty lame, but I guess that would be a kinda decent pay-per-view. The next video is going to be Raw review, and the video after that is going to be SmackDown review, and the video after that is going to be SmackDown vs Raw, which show was better. Special thanks to all of my Patreons who pledged $3, $10, $20. It's unbelievable. Thank you very much. If you want to become one of those Patreons, the link is in the description. Thank you very much. If you guys think that I should play WWE 2K17 when it comes out, make sure to press the like button, comment, and subscribe for more if you haven't. The Great One, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.